Hey guys, alright, this is the setup. No battery, no pulse width modulator, nothing but a Brooks coil. A Brooks coil, this from an old project, it was very expensive. I had it custom made. But Brooks coil is the most highly inductive coil ever designed. It's where your height and your thickness and your depth, everything is identical. Anyway, perfectly made coil. What I've got going on, and it's got an outer winding which I've short-circuited to itself on purpose, but the inner winding, I've got one lead going over here to the scope probe and one lead to the ground, just like Michael had in his drawing. And I've got a short-circuited to itself, or you could consider this if you squeezed it together, and Michael made this point when he and I were talking on Skype. Same thing as what I did in my last video as well. It's basically two wires in parallel short-circuited down here. And then what I did is I just took this little itty-bitty piece of wire and I just barely touch it. And here I have the scope set to normal mode instead of auto. And I have it set to 500 millivolts, and you can see the huge magnetic kick again. Now here we're not even using my magnetic sensor. All we're using is a highly inductive Brooks coil and basically a short-circuited. The probe is short-circuited and the ground right here, and you can see the huge magnetic kick that we get, just like Michael got on his. So I think that I've done this right. My magnetic sensor's out of batteries. I don't have any more tonight, so I went to use the magnetic sensor. I'm sure I'd see a kick as well. But any of you guys who have a scope and some sort of coil, like Michael, I'm sure you're not going to have a Brooks coil, but some sort of coil like Michael used, should be able to pick up the magnetic artifact or the magnetic kick as well. So pretty cool. I may even use this for some testing here tonight. I was going to stop testing because my batteries had died. I've got rechargeables on their way. I've got a rechargeable battery packet here. I've got one rechargeable, but it's like useless. It needs to, well, I'd throw it away. It only gets up to like 7 volts. It's very old. But anyway, I ordered 2 new ones off of eBay. So you work with what you've got. So anyway, pretty fascinating. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much. Good job, Michael. Very cool.